they converted all 11 of our ceiling lights from fluorescent bulbs to LED strips. And this is how he did it.
Alcohol. Okay, now the ballast was riveted into this fixture, so you got to pop it loose. And once you do that, you can pull the whole thing out, kind of like this. Now this has got some nasty heat sink paste on the end of it. So I try to avoid that because it goes everywhere. So here's a nasty paste. Now we're going to cut the rest of this loose. Didn't avoid it. Still got it. Now I'm putting it back together. I got the old ballast out of there. We don't need it anymore. Putting in 12-volt light strips. So they'll hook directly up. I did leave the switch intact. So it'll still be usable. Alright, I already alcoholed the light, so it's ready. So now the light strips. Cut this so there's more that way, because this is where the next connector is going to go, and this is going to go into just a dead end. So while I got my length, I'll cut the next one. There. Those two I'll need. Done with that. So before I cut this end off, I'm making sure I'm getting plus to plus, minus to minus. These, I'll bend these out a little bit. I won't have to redo it. this one in. Get my cap down here at the end. I got it butted up against the rivet. Little light bulb socket. So that's where we'll start. Make sure I get that inside and covered. Alright. Now I'll get this end off. Sweep it out. Alright, rinse and repeat. See how that glue's trying to come up and push it back. So I don't clamp it on top of that first light. All right. And the black wire is my negative and my light strips. And that's going to go to the white wire. That's going to my plug. I'll get those twisted. I see my big white one's a little long, so we'll trim him up. Now screw the wire nut on good and tight. This thing rattles down the road, so torque keys on pretty good. Now we'll kind of tuck him out of the way. Just last word, I'd get them tight. Now, the cord's a little short, so we pull it back through here a little bit. It's going to pull this wire. Don't want to pull these too tight. That'll be enough. We'll stop there. Now, I'm hoping for a perfect test drive.